Hey guys, good afternoon. Listen, we wanted to do a quick vlog of where we have spent the last a little over a year and a half, I guess, or right at a year and a half. When I first came here in February of 2021, after Jen and I married, we have had a row house in Balanga, which is down in General Trees, Cavite. I really wasn't fond of living in a row house. It's very tight quarters. Wasn't real crazy about the area, and they were threatening to do another hard lockdown in that area. So we literally packed up overnight, loaded up a truck, and moved to Balanga City. Jen and I had actually visited here, kind of looked the area over shortly after I arrived in the Philippines, and we really liked this area. So packed up our stuff overnight, left Cavite, and moved in here. And this has been it's been our home for about a year and a half. It's actually 3 apartments or townhomes, if you will. Each one's 2 stories. We have the front unit. The other 2 sit in the back. It's been very comfortable. We've really enjoyed. What's really cool about Balanga is you can easily get around anywhere. You can walk to most of the restaurants and grocery stores and shopping. And if you want to go to Vista Mall, you got to hop in a car or a tricycle. But most of the stuff, we're right here by the market, literally not even 50 meters from the market, which means we hear it a lot too. It's got good and bad. We had a little bit more room to move when we got here, which is nice. We didn't have an open area like this in Cavite, so that's been nice to have. But the noise, really not much better here as far as the sound. Lord, there's chickens and goats, and you would think being right here in the middle of town we wouldn't hear those kinds of noises, but of course karaoke all the time. Neighbors' generators when there's a brownout. It's just a lot of noise, a little more than I prefer, which is one of the reasons why we started looking for property and a chance of building a home. We did look in Balanga for property. We just found it was way out of our reach cost-wise. People want a lot of money for their property here, even outside of town, and just more than we wanted to spend on a piece of land. So it just made sense to go back to where Jen is most comfortable, which is where she was raised, in Cuyapo. So thus, we purchased land there, we're building a house, and now we're at a stage where we're getting ready to pack up this place and move to our new home. And just wanted to show you where we've been the last year and a half. And yeah, come along. This is the front area where we park a car. If the other tenants had cars, they would also be parked here, but we're the only one with a car. So, and you enter into the living room and kitchen. It's a nice open plan. I don't know how old this building is, but it's in fairly decent shape. It needs some work, but for the most part, it's been very comfortable for us. We never did purchase a couch because we had every intention of building a home, and I just didn't want to take the chance of tearing up a new couch with another move. So we didn't build a couch. We've been sitting in little plastic chairs and watching our TV or whatever. Dining area here, kitchen here. A lot of really good meals have been made in this kitchen. Good breakfast every morning. I get my fresh brewed coffee every day. So yeah. There's a CR down here in this bottom area, and this space is used for a lot. I mean, this is kind of where we live during the daytime, and at night we're pretty much upstairs. So come up here, we'll show you the 2 bedrooms. It's just a little landing here. This is where Mama and Genesis stay. And this is Jen and mine's bedroom. We have turned our little walk-in closet into an office as well. And so this is our desk, this is our closet, area. Boom. And the reason we had to turn this into an office is because I bought this sauna, and there really was no other good place to put it. So this was where the desk was, but it's now a sauna. As you can see, I'm already taking pictures down off the wall in preparation of moving. This is Jen's, even though she doesn't wear makeup because she doesn't need it. She's beautiful without it. This is her little vanity thing. And our little green CR, which took some getting used to. And the part that I probably liked more than anything about this house is that I actually had a decent sized balcony that I could come out and sit in the morning and have coffee. And this is the view that I look at every morning and every evening. Not the prettiest view in the world, but it is nice to see some mountains in the background. And if you come over here, you can actually see Mount Samat, which is really nice in the evenings. There it is right there. So, this was my favorite part of the balcony. And this was my my chair, which Jen's telling me to get in. So, if I were to sit out here now, I would be burned. So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed a little look at where we live. We shouldn't be here more than another week and on our way to Coyopó Nueva Ecija. It's kind of exciting. The good, the bad, the Philippines.